Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Brenda, Brenda's Thrifted Decor DIY. Happy Wednesday, hump day, middle of the weekday. Got 2 more days before it's over day. I hope that you all are doing quite well on this beautiful day. It has been a pretty day today. It started out cold. But then about maybe midway through the day, maybe 1-ish, 2-ish, it was so pretty well. I went out for a little while. I had a couple things that I needed to do. I did not want to come back home. There was a couple of instances where I literally sat in a parking lot in my car while the sun was just beating down on me, and it felt so good. As a matter of fact, I went to Chick-fil-A earlier, like this morning, and I found this perfect seat right by the window where the sun was just beating into the window. And I literally sat there right with the sun in my face, and I sat there for about an hour, and it felt so good, A little bit about my day today. I did have a doctor's appointment this morning, and I needed to get a referral from my primary care doctor in order to get some additional physical therapy, and this would be on my back, my lower back, my bilateral hips, and my neck. And long overdue. I have had chronic problems, back problems for years. I've had a few falls in my life, and so arthritis, all this stuff that sets in when we do get a little older. I finally, went to the doctor this morning and said, please, and the same therapist that worked on my knee, I'm going back to the same one. They were not able to do the back issues and all of that. I had to have a referral specifically for those areas in order for my insurance to pay for it. So got that done, thank God Almighty. That was really the biggest thing that I accomplished on today. Like I said, I just spent some lazy time just sitting in the sun. But I did go ahead though, and I stopped by Goodwill. And I really just stopped just to waste some time. Like I said, I didn't want to go back home and before time for me to pick my granddaughter up from school. So I said, let me just kill some time and just run in here in Goodwill and just, just peruse and browse around for a little bit. Well, when I got in there, my granddaughter, Sage, she's 9 years old, she's in the 4th grade. They wear uniforms to school. And as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, Sage is growing by leaps and bounds. Y'all know how it is with them at this age, man. Look, the fast as you think you got one size, they'll skip 2 sizes. So her mom had ordered 2 pair of uniform pants because all of her old ones, and she had a lot of old ones, were too small. So we went ahead and she ordered 2 pair, and she was going to order, 2 more later. Well, later wasn't going to work. 2 pair uniform pants that she could wear every day. I'm trying to wash them and keep them clean. So while I was in Goodwill, I said, well, let me just go ahead and check, because a lot of times, in their children's areas, it's kind of hit and miss with stuff. Sometimes you can find good stuff. Like y'all remember the video where I found all the good jeans. Well, like I said, uniforms, and then if you do find something, it's kind of, scraggly and ratty. But hey, you all, I found her some really nice uniform pants. And I want to show you what I found, because it looks as if somebody that donated them just donated, the whole bundle together, because they were all the same size. They were lined up there together on the rack, waiting just for me. They were waiting just for me. And so I went ahead and I picked up, I just went ahead and got it, because they were like $3 or something a piece, and her mom was going to help me, pay for them and all that. So I went ahead and got I think there were one that was like a 14, and she's comfortably like a size 12 now. And then there were a couple that was a little bit more worn. But the ones that I got, that's what's in this bag right here. So let me go ahead and just show you. They're not in their signature Goodwill bags. That's kind of weird. Usually it'd be an actual Goodwill bag. But here's what I found, you all. So they can either wear black pants, khakis. So these are the khakis, and as you can see, they're $3.24, and all of them are the same price. So that's one pair, and of course I would wash them and press them. This is another pair. Like I said, they're all size 12s, good shape. Just need to be washed and ironed. That's two. And here's the third pair. Yep. Nice and clean, no scuff marks, and which is pretty good because you know how kids are. Have those stains that you can never get out. Here's another pair. Size, and like I said, these are all size 12s. They're from the same place. And so I'm thinking that whoever donated them had to have donated all of these together. So that's 4 pair of jeans. And then I found, you know, because they also wear what they call the skirts, and they're the skirts that have the shorts up under them. And she's got a few skirts left over that she still can kind of wear, but they're getting a little kind of short up her leg. Not too bad, but she's not gonna. Her legs are growing like long legs. So those skirts that she has, she's not gonna get very much more wear out of them. But I thought that was so cute. Isn't that cute, you all? Just the cutest little thing. I just love to see her in her uniform skirts. And I like these uniforms because what they usually do, because she's growing, but her waist is still kind of tiny, but they have the adjustable straps for the waistline. And they generally have that in all of their, either the jeans or the uniform pants have them. Yep, they all have the little adjustable elastic to where you can kind of make it fit around their waist. And so, and one other thing that I did get, they had this blue shirt, uniform shirt. Now their colors, they're only allowed to wear certain colors. The school color, the school theme color is hunter green, but they can wear other shades of green. They can do blue, and I think it's green, blue, white. I think they can do white, and sometimes she'll wear a black shirt because they don't really care too much about black or maybe gray. But the main colors are green, blue, and white, and I almost want to say yellow or red, but I'm not sure. But most of her shirts are between green, the hunter green, and blue. Now blue, she has like some navy blue shirts, and she has a couple that are like really light blue, and she has another one that's a blue like this, but it's short sleeve. So this was, now there was another one on the line that was just like this one, but it was a little bit more worn, and I decided not to get that one. But this whole bag of pants and the skirt and the shirt was only 20 bucks, you all. Because everything was $3.24 a piece, so it all came to like $20 and some change. Her mother and I kind of, you know, split the difference, half and half, and, you know, we just do it that way. I did stop by one more place today, and my little dollar table place. And I just kind of, like I said, I went in there just to be looking around, and I came out with a few things. And the good thing is with the dollar table, you really don't spend a whole lot, but you get more bang for your buck. And so, let me tell y'all a little story. I mentioned before that I clean for one of my older sisters on a monthly basis. And so one time when I was there cleaning, I hope y'all can see me and it's not too dark. Let me get up a little closer. One time when I was there cleaning, she has her staircase, and right down at the bottom of the staircase, like on the side of it, she has this kind of like a short cabinet, and it has like the glass doors. It's kind of like a curio, but it's not like a tall curio. It's like it's short, and she had all kinds of little whatnots on it, and she had this little she had this white dove, like a bird dove, that was on like a little stand, and she had this stuff for years. All of it she's had for probably like 30 years. I'm thinking that that's probably about how long she's had that stuff. And so I was sweeping the stairs, and there was something on the stairs that I didn't see, and it was kind of a hard thing, whatever it was, and I messed around and hit it, and it fell over between the stair rails, and it knocked and broke one of the doves and knocked the wing off of it, and I felt so bad. So today, when I was at the dollar table, I want to show you what I found that was only $1, you all. So it's kind of similar to this type of style, and it comes with a little stand, and the one that she had also, it was small, but it was also kind of like a little stand like this. And so, but this is it, y'all. And I thought that was so pretty. And I don't know if she's gonna want it or not. I don't know. But her name is Eunice. So if you're watching this video, Eunice, this is yours. If you would like to have it, I sure would like to give it to you as a gift, as a replacement for the one that I broke. So, but that is cute, y'all. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about that. Isn't that pretty? I love the blues and the green. Isn't that just beautiful? But that's what I got at $1. $1. And I don't know what this is on the front of it. It says Jonathan Byron. I don't know if this was presented to some. I don't know. I don't know what that's for. But that was that for $1. And she's got a couple more things. I love to, they always have really, really nice custom jewelry, like earrings and necklaces, and I have purchased so much from them. And it's usually pretty good stuff. They just have this thing where after a while, things that don't sell, I believe this is kind of like put it down on the dollar table. So, but let me show you this first. Isn't that pretty? It's like a gold tray. I don't even know if you all can see that gold. I'm gonna try to put it up close enough to where you can really get, because it is just so beautiful. And when you first look at it, it does look like a silverware tray that goes in your silverware drawer. This would be too small for my drawer. I would use this in my office on my desk as an organizer. I can put like some scissors, I can ink pens, just all kinds of stuff that can go in the different slots. So that's where this is going to go. It's going to go on my desk. I need to reorganize my desk anyway. And so this is going to be a part of the reorganization on my desk. I can put, magic markers. I use a lot of markers. I can also put sticky notepads in here. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be a great addition to my desk. $1. $1. The next thing that I picked up off that dollar table, I thought this was so pretty. I just love those. I love necklaces, and I mostly wear them when I go to church, when I kind of get dressed and go to church. But I just thought that this was so pretty. Look at the little detail there. I love that color. I have the three strands. The beads are just, those beads are gorgeous. You like those? Yeah. Oh, that is just so pretty. Oh, look at it against my turtleneck, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I like that. So I have that one. I wound up getting, let's see, I think I had another. So I have another necklace. This is a long one, and I thought this was just so pretty. See that? Oh, that's the right way right there. You get it to turn around the right way. Okay, yeah, that's it right there. Just a chain, and it's long. Looking really, really nice too with the turtleneck. Pretty. So that was also $1. And I wound up getting some earrings. Aren't those cute? I love those. Now I love these. These are just so pretty. Let me see if I can get them up close enough where you can see the details. That's pretty. And last but not least, and I really needed some, just some everyday gold earrings. I got these. Just pretty. And like I said, all of these were $1 each, so everything from there was like $7. They have a lot of nice things, but because I'm on such a tight budget, I try not to indulge myself a lot of times with, stuff that, usually if I'm going to get something, I want to get what I know that I'm going to wear. But I still try to be very careful about that because, money right now, nowadays with a lot of people, is just kind of tight. So I just try to be mindful of, maybe spending maybe $5 here, $10 there. Try not to make a habit out of it, but, just periodically, just pick up a couple of, just a couple little things. Okay, but that is pretty much it, you all, for my little small haul. But what I'm going to do now is I had said on yesterday that I was going to, you remember yesterday I cleaned down, washed down, and scoured down, and my island, my kitchen, and I washed all of my platters and all that stuff in the dishwasher and redressed everything. And I had indicated that I was going to do the dining room today and my breakfast room. But what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to do the breakfast room, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you in a minute the place, the settings, the plates that I have on there currently, well, the dishes that I have on there currently. Let me say this about tablescapes. I am not a big tablescape person. I am not a fantastic decorator of tablescapes. I would not do tablescapes for years. I just didn't see the point in it. I didn't see the point in just having dishes sitting on your table. That was just not something. But then I decided to go ahead and, just give it a shot. So, but I try to keep it simple. At one point, I was getting a little bit too much, but I said, especially my breakfast room table, I try to keep it very simple. So what I'm going to do is I decided that I'm going to take the old plate settings off and replace them with something different, just to kind of freshen it up a little bit, just to do something a little different for a little while. And what I am going to do is take the current stuff off, put those in the dishwasher, get them clean, and then I'm going to put them in my cabinet to store those away. I'm going to go ahead and put on the current set. So let's go ahead and do that, you all. All right, let's go. So this is my current, very simple set that I have. I have these plates and these bowls. I've had these for a long time. I have the chargers and another little placemat under it, and then I have the gray placemats. Now I'm actually going to be looking for some new placemats, because I want something a little with some fall colors. I've had these gray ones on here for a long time. I just want to switch up for a while. So I'm actually going to maybe check with a couple of the department stores to see, or I can go on Marketplace and see what I can find. But I am going to be replacing, just for, just to kind of change up some things. The gray one says currently on here now. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just take up all of the plates, and I'm going to put those in the dishwasher. I'm going to leave the chargers on here. But I'm going to get my dishcloth, and I'm going to wipe them down really good. For you all that are new to my channel, this farmhouse table is a wooden table that was handcrafted, especially for me. I had this gentleman that built furniture, and I had them to actually make this for me. It is very beautiful. It's about 6 feet long. So once I get everything on the table and kind of switched up, I'll give you a closer look at the actual table itself. So let's go ahead now and just undress the table, and then we'll redress it with the new set. Okay, so I have all my plates, and so these were just a little different. I love these little tulip shaped yellow plates. I got 3 of them actually. I got them from Goodwill. I wish I had been able to get 4, but there was only 3 available at Goodwill. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over by my in my kitchen. And then I'll grab the dishcloth, and we're going to get everything wiped down and keep it moving. want to show you what I picked up these plates. It's 6 of them. Little small plates. I picked these up from a flea market, outdoor flea market, and I have 6 of them, and I paid her, I believe it was $6 I paid her for all 6 of them. And then I have these plates here. I think they are very cute. I have recently, all of these plates are clean, so I'm just going to take a cloth and wipe them down. And this is going to look so much prettier once I get some updated, more colorful placemats to go on the table. I just got to kind of shop around and look for something. But for now, I'm going to use what I have. I also, because of the fact that I only have 4 plates and my table is a seat 6, I am going to go ahead and I have these white plates. And so what I typically do, you all, I'll mix and match in a heartbeat. I have no problem with mixing and matching. Okay, so the 2 white plates will go at the head of the table. And then I have one of these, enough of these to go on top of each plate, the 6 of them. What I typically do when I have guests, I don't believe in having anything set out that I don't want people to use. If I have a set, if it's sitting out, and if there are plates at each seating, then what I have people to do, and a lot of times the island that I was cleaning up on yesterday, that's generally where I set up my serving table, my buffet. I have a tablecloth that I put over it, and I put all of my dishes, all of my food on that, and then everyone just kind of go take. And what I have everyone to do, and it's the same thing in my formal dining room. I have everyone to go to their seat wherever they want to sit, pick up the plate, and the small plate. If there's a salad, bring it over to the buffet. Make your plate and bring it back. So that way I don't have to worry about trying to. Sometimes I'll buy paper plates, but a lot of times I'll just have everyone to use my plates that I have sitting out already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and just set this back up with this set here. Keep in mind, I know sometimes I do things that some of you like and some of you don't like. But just remember what I said, that I'm going to change out the placemats. I'm going to be doing something a little different, maybe some type of fall thing here. I'm going to take out these balls. I don't have anything right now to replace them. So until I get something to replace those, I'm going to redress this. I'm going to redress this bowl right here also. So let's go ahead and get going. also like mixing patterns too, because patterns don't have to match. So I think as long as the colors tie in together, and the plate didn't even have to be blue. It would have been real pretty with the yellow plates, because I think that when you coordinate and mix up different patterns, it just brings more interest into your decor. That's just my humble opinion. Your opinion may be different. I'm going to try a little something, because I don't know if I like the white plates or not, but let me try something. I'm going to go back to the yellow plate. I think I like the yellow one a lot better. I wish I had 6 of them, be nice. I like that a little bit better. I have these napkins, and I am going to see how putting a splash of color will look. I know that they're not blue, but I'm thinking that, you know, you have the sort of the pinkish color inside the vases. Well, they're actually candle holders. So I'm going to give it a shot and just see what how it looks. Now I have a tablecloth that I have used on this table, but when I ordered it, I didn't realize that it was too long for the table, so I don't use it on here. And I decided to not put a tablecloth on it for various reasons, and that is because I love the richness of this wood. And I just was like not happy with covering it up. So I love natural wood, you all, and this wood is just absolutely gorgeous. So I decided to forego covering it up with a tablecloth. So I'm going to pull you up a little bit closer so you can see the table. Now, here's what I said before. I'm not a tablescape person. I just do it for the simplicity. It's a very simple table. I'm not into big, you know, fancy tablescape, so just, you know, bear with me and have mercy on me as I bring you up and show you a little closer. And I just wanted to also give you a closer look of the actual table itself. So let me go ahead and do that, okay? As I mentioned, custom made for me. I had it built from scratch, 100% genuine wood straight from the tree. When I first had it made, look at that beautiful wood, you all. Look at that. The legs of it were like an off-white, and I actually painted them the color that they are now, but I am kind of thinking about, what is this? So I'm kind of thinking about going back to the off-white. I'm not sure. And this bench here, this was also made, it was made by someone different. The same person didn't make it. And I had that handmade for me. It's a beautiful, sturdy, I mean, it is just a sturdy, 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 sturdy table. I love it. And I just have these two chairs at the heads of the table. And on this side, I have this bench. And I actually purchased this from someone off of Facebook Marketplace. And I painted this bench too, and the one on the other side. This one was originally a wood stain, and I painted it. I got this from a lady off of Facebook Marketplace, and I paid her $25 for it. I need to take the cushion off and throw it in the washer. My grandkids. And those cushions that's on it, I got those from, I actually ordered them from Amazon. So this is just my very simplistic table, you all. Nothing fancy, just some down home. I'm a country girl at heart. So for me, this is just a country girl table. I'm just a Georgia girl to the heart. Nothing fancy. Well, okay, you all. Well, that's pretty much my country girl kind of setup here on my little tablescape. My little self-service kind of do-it-yourself when I have company. I went ahead and just kind of splashed in some color with these burgundy napkins. And kind of coincided with the beads that are inside the candle holder thing here. Just kind of bringing back in the 2 yellow tulip plates, which I like that better than the white. The white just wasn't doing it for me. And I want you all, I know a lot of times when I'm filming, you all can see those orange curtains up to my windows. Another temporary fix, you all, because I'm actually, the curtains that I had there, I took them down, and I'm getting ready to put blinds up. But I was so antsy, I took the curtains down before I was ready to put the blinds up. You know how we do. So I had to put something up to the window temporarily for privacy. So that's why you see those orange curtains that doesn't match a thing. But be patient with that because, like I said, I just wanted to have like an open. I wish I lived in a situation where I could just have it, just nothing up there. But you know, I don't want to do that. But I'm gonna do the blinds and probably do just like a maybe a valance or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. So hopefully I can have all that done and get those blinds up very, very soon. Well, all right, you all, that is pretty much my video for today. Just wanted to show you my little small haul and Sage's new uniform pants and skirt and shirt and little things I picked up from the dollar table. And this little tablescape here. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave your comment for me in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, you all, to ring the notification bell. So every time that I post a video, you will be notified right away. Okay, you all, talk to you later. And I will see you back again on tomorrow, which is Thursday. Bye-bye. God bless you.